high speed. Both drivers noticed the issue, but only one managed to avoid it. Always anticipating traffic situations is the key to being a great driver. Welcome to Car Crash USA. A catastrophic accident started with a blown tire. Do you think it's time to check your tires after watching this? Taking the turn too fast, the back of the container couldn't hold traction and slammed into the oncoming car. Luckily, no one was hurt. It's a pretty rare scenario on the road. What do you think caused it? Who do you think is at fault in this situation? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think about the crashes in this video. Did he lose his brakes, or did he just not want to use them? The bus slowed down to make a left turn, but the container truck behind didn't slow down in time. A vital lesson about the speed of large vehicles. An RV overturned on an Oregon highway after cutting in front of a semi-truck. The accident happened near Pendleton, and the RV driver was ticketed for illegal lane change. The car in front quickly changed lanes to avoid the situation, but unfortunately, the cars behind didn't react in time. Thankfully, no one was hurt. It was a serious crash, but luckily the driver's okay. A car came barreling down the road at 70 miles per hour, destroying everything on its path. And luckily, no one was hurt. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a dramatic car crash moment. That idiot switched lanes way too fast and messed up the car behind him. He's totally responsible for this. In Krasnodar, Russia, a terrifying accident occurred. A white car speeding down the road hit a vehicle in the same lane, spun out, and then collided head-on with a fuel truck coming from the opposite direction. Both vehicles were moving fast. The car was trying to overtake when it saw oncoming traffic and swerved back, but too fast. It lost control and crashed into a tree on the side of the road. The truck lost control and veered into the opposite lane, creating a very dangerous situation. Swerving like an idiot, he didn't even signal before changing lanes. The slippery road caused the car to crash into the fence. Then it lost control and hit other cars. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
¿Crees que se paquete? Ah, no.
A truck loaded with cars got stuck on the train tracks and was hit hard by an oncoming train. The property damage is massive, but luckily the driver got out just in time. A pickup truck flipped over several times, crossing into the opposite lane. Lucky for everyone, there were no cars nearby. A car crashed right through the storefront, leaving the owner in complete shock. Tons of merchandise were destroyed. The truck's trailer suddenly detached. Thank goodness the driver's okay, but wow, that was close. That car made a reckless pass, and karma hit him instantly. Why didn't he stop immediately? This car's quality needs to be inspected. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a dramatic car crash moment. It was an incredibly dangerous move when the driver in front slammed on the brakes, and the car behind didn't leave enough space. The container completely detached because the driver didn't check it properly before moving. No car accidents involved, but still, that's dangerous. He slammed into a bunch of cars ahead because he wasn't paying attention while driving. A racing mistake at the corner sent the car spinning multiple times until it finally stopped. Thankfully, no crash occurred. The car jumped like a horse when it got stuck under the bridge. The car in front was trying to move into the emergency lane, but the car behind passed on the right. In this crash, the car behind bears more responsibility. Reckless drivers racing to overtake each other. Instant karma strikes again. How on earth did that excavator get going so fast? Thankfully, no one was hurt. That's what happens when you take a corner at high speed. Lucky for him, there were no crashes. Amphibious cars might be a thing of the future, but for now it's still way too wet to drive to work. Backing up without looking caused a collision. Hopefully, that driver learns his lesson. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a dramatic car crash moment. There's no way to stay balanced on a wobbly bridge like that. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The truck was loaded down, but the driver still sped into the road. As he took the turn, the whole thing flipped over. Thankfully, no other vehicles were involved. The bridge was too weak to handle heavy trucks, but this idiot still tried to cross. Sudden braking left the car behind no time to react. A pricey lesson about safe following distance, but no one was hurt. The driver slammed on the brakes to avoid a dog crossing the road, but got rear-ended and sent flying off the road. Yet another case of extending the train too far, causing instability. A truck in Boston, Massachusetts, drove straight off a bridge into the river. The driver made it out, but had to wait on top of the cab for rescue since he couldn't swim. The crane didn't account for the semi-weight, lost balance, and collapsed. Thankfully, no one was hurt. A high-speed police chase ended in a crash, and the criminal was arrested right afterward.
You Экран, что ли, на показывает? Твою мать!
Accelerating to overtake, the driver turned the wheel too sharply, causing the car to lose balance. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
Бегом! Где находимся такой?
A bus driver hit the gas instead of the brakes, sending a pedestrian flying off the sidewalk. But miraculously, the man stood up and walked away unharmed. In just 1 second, everything turned into rubble. The driver sped around the roundabout, literally flying through the air like a bird. Looks like this was a bread delivery truck. Nature can be pretty odd sometimes. A reckless driver caused a massive pileup. Drivers like that should lose their licenses for good. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a dramatic car crash moment. He missed the exit on the highway and tried to turn back at high speed, losing control in the process. Fortunately, no crash happened. A truck had a tire blowout, crossed into the opposite lane at high speed. Let's hope everyone's all right. Across the tracks while a train was passing. So dangerous, but fortunately, he's okay.
Чуть-чуть не рассчитал.
The semi-truck driver didn't account for the long tail swing while moving. One of the hardest things about driving a semi. That idiot changed lanes too quickly, causing the car behind to not react in time. The sudden steering caused a loss of control, and the car in front is to blame. A crane blew a tire on a slippery road, but the driver managed to keep control. No crash occurred.
О, бля!
A sedan rear-ended an SUV, triggering a series of crashes, but thankfully no one was hurt. The truck driver's confusing move led to a head-on collision with a tanker truck. It's possible the driver dozed off or just wasn't paying attention to the road. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a dramatic car crash moment. Just a slight bump, and the SUV flipped over. Never underestimate how tricky driving in heavy traffic can be. The lead car had to slam on the brakes unexpectedly, and the two cars behind couldn't react in time, resulting in a chain reaction crash.
Oceana in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
This SUV was going way too fast through the intersection. Always remember to slow down before intersections. Luckily, no one was hurt. A reckless pickup truck driver was speeding, swerving to overtake vehicles, and ended up losing control, flipping over, and rolling multiple times. The road was so slippery that the sedan lost control and kept hitting the guardrails. Thankfully, no other cars were involved. A container truck tipped over dangerously while taking a turn. Fortunately, there was no vehicle beside it at the time, or things could have turned out much worse. How did this car even end up on top of that? What do you think about this? A crane toppled over onto the road due to strong winds. Thankfully, no one was underneath and no one was hurt. A crash at the gas station started with the carelessness of two drivers, sparking a heated debate over who's really at fault. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Keep supporting Car Crash USA by sharing and subscribing.